Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a Cloudy Sheep and we are playing Hearts of Iron 4, playing as Russia in war against the West. Let's briefly have a look at the situation over here in the Mediterranean. We are using a couple of ground-based naval bombers along with our new carriers to screen for enemies. And I want to keep a little bit of an eye on that because last time we've seen that our planes were shut down in great numbers. And I'm not too happy about that, so we need to spend a little more time watching that. Also, I just want to make sure that our goals are aligned over here in Siam. We are now closing in on the Siamese, I guess, just to see whether we do have any, so you could go over there, chances to advance over here and take them out of the war. That would be actually pretty excellent, so I would hope that at some point we can do that. And what you guys can probably maybe get down here, and that would be fantastic. You might actually go there. Right. Perfect. So everyone else seems to be advancing. That's alright then. You can go over there. And yeah. So these guys are advancing a little bit, which I don't like to see. Because they are capturing victory points, and we need to do that. I would have hoped that we can take them on a little bit easier, but it's not to be, so there's that. Right, all of you guys should probably be part of this all-tank army, right? Yeah. You know what, why don't you go over here, and we can take all of these guys, and tell you to be part of an advance somewhat like that. I think that's going to be alright. Good. Over here, things are still looking a little bit troubling because the South Africans did actually manage to cut us off, and we did lose a unit over here, so that's not great. Two more units are in great peril. We'll try to break through probably over here, but that's going to take a little while at least. And we can actually grab a couple of units, maybe to get down there? No, I don't think we can. So this tank army, no. Okay, so let me grab these two units and tell you to be part of this front line in particular. Get down here and you'll be part of the counter-attack down here so that we can maybe balance out these guys. And you know what? These tank guys over here we'll also tell to prepare in advance at least, and somewhat like this as well. And then at some point we will try to attack that. Oh well, these guys are all going to good directions. Then I think you guys can probably come down here. This is ours? No, it's not. Damn it. Right down here. Yeah, we have way too few airfields, especially in Southwest Africa. I think getting this airfield would be a very high priority. Yeah, but we can't do so now, so no use in making complaints about that. You guys are right down here, I guess. Yeah, I think you are. Fonda planes over there. What's the interception? Is there actually any enemy? There are, apparently. A couple of Japanese bombers. Okay, can live with that. There are a couple of planes over here. All in all, they are pretty fine, I guess. This is the our effort to really track down the enemy. Here in northern France, the Alpine region, this is a bit worrisome that there are always some enemies over there. But all in all, we are fine. We do have a lot of air experience, but in 20 days we'll get new fighters, and they'll probably want to be heavily modified, so I think that's okay. Good. We also researched Marines, so let's actually get a good number of Marines going, and let's fill out a good division template for these guys. We might start with these, but I'm somewhat more tempted to maybe switch off these guys to Marines. How much would that cost? It would cost 5 to replace, so times 10. So that'd be about 50. Well, we do have all the army experience that we need really, but it would be nice to get all of these guys, all of these battalions. Support battalions, support companies going, and I think it might actually be a little bit cheaper than to do this over here. Nope, obviously not. Yeah, this would really cost a lot more, I think. So yeah, we can do that. We can also, I guess, pick the guards, because they do have a little bit of artillery, but I think that weighs down the attack power on the shores too much. On the other hand, of course, we could also pick heavy tanks to go along with the Marines and do this sort of space template. Anyway, let's get these guys. Let's do a duplicate over here. Let's call you Marines. Marine Division. And switch all of you to Marines over here. That's going to be fine. That, I think, is a very nice template, which should allow us to... There we go. Contact with 20. Everything is fine. These are actually very, very close to our mountain divisions. A little bit less supply use, actually. And a little bit difference in all of these modifiers. Specifically, I would hope that, yeah, amphibious attack at a plus 70%. That is very good to see. Can we get anything that we would deem useful? Maintenance company, I don't think is required. Support anti-tank or support anti-air. I think either of these would be good to gain a little bit more heart attack and piercing, especially. So if you ever meet a tank, you should do a little bit about that. Support anti-air really doesn't offer that much more in air. Well, air attack goes up a little bit. Breakthrough goes up a little bit. Heart attack obviously is a little bit better with anti-tank. Everything else seems to be somewhat similar, except for piercing, of course. So anti-tank would allow us to pierce medium tanks. Support anti-air only really light tanks. But I think all in all, support anti-air is maybe the little bit better choice. Let's do support anti-tank because we don't really have these types of units. So these are called our Marines, and I hope that that is alright. How many special forces can we field? So about 4 or 5 more. That's alright. It's not great, but it's good enough. So yeah, let's save that. And let's get the second army, I guess. Where is it? Second army? Up over here in the Western Theater. You don't really have anything to do. You are fairly well trained. Is there anyone that we would say is a little bit better trained? I mean, first army, you guys are all very good, I think, because you've been fighting quite a little bit. No, not that many units over here either. No one who's super well advanced in any meaningful way. No. So I'm looking at this experience level over here, and no one over regular that I could spot so far. So I think it's just doesn't really matter that much. I guess we could pick from the 5th Army, maybe. There's one of the 5th Army. Yeah, you are a little bit low anyway. So let's grab a couple of you guys. 4. Oh no. You're actually not that experienced, so no, we are going to take the 2nd Army then. And of the 2nd Army, you seem to have a very high experience. Well, no one really has amazing experience. Okay, so maybe not you. 9th Army? Nope. 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 I think you're good. So 6th Army it is. 6th Army will become Marines. Right, you are predominantly a light army, so I think that's a very good start as well. Let's pick the most experienced guys. You, certainly. You, 2, 3, 4. And we're gonna change you to become Marines. Yeah, it will change a couple of things. We'll gain a little bit of manpower. That's surprising, but all in all, I think that's fine. So here we are with Marines. Good. Let's get this whole army and let's bring you to Syria, I think. Is this a decent harbor? I think it might be. Right. And then we can attack Cyprus and or Heraklion. And maybe at some point this Free France provinces over there. So I think that's going to be okay. Also Gibraltar would be a very decent target. Right, let's keep on focusing down here. So this defense is going well. Yeah, we are really trashing them and really should be defending very well over here. So, come on. Really, you're always funneling new... but that I like. If they're attacking from over here, that's brilliant because that means we can counterattack into this way. Beat them off very quickly and then advance to that direction. Again, we are being attacked over here and gradually worn down. But I think it's going to be alright. If we can make it over here, I'll be very happy because that means we can get into that. Right, naval battle. We didn't lose anything. They lost 2 destroyers. Lovely to see. They lost another destroyer, a couple of convoys. That's alright. We do apparently have some free dockyards. And I would like to organize this a little bit differently. So we're going to pull down the carriers again. Just so we have everything naval together. Just as well put the anti-air a little bit up. And that's alright. Good. Yeah, we're not really producing medium tanks anymore because of our massive shortage of oil. But all in all, I think that's alright. 3 heavy cruisers. 3 carriers, which leaves us at 1 naval dockyard capacity free. So, no, we're actually doing 4 heavy cruisers then. Okay, that's alright. Let's build a couple more convoys. Just 5, I think should be fine. Just as sort of a buffer. And we can pull that down a little, I think. Yeah, there we go. Good. Any naval engagements over here? I mean, we do have our Russian fleet over here. All your fighters should be alright. You've sunk 36. You just sunk more than 70 ships already, I think. Very roughly. Good. Over here, you are advancing, so I'm happy about that. That's really the most important bit. We really need to get rid of this pocket. Yeah, but the advance is so slow. 11 days. At least these guys are coming down and might be helping out a little. And they are now again in another attack, so these guys are reinforcing that. That's making it even more difficult for us. So yeah, that's not good. This tank has arrived though, so it can also help out a little bit. Motorized division as well. You are under attack now. Ooh, it's gonna be so close. Yet another attack over here. 52. 70. Come on. How long will it take you to get there? 8 days. 11 days. It's such a long time. Africa is such an unforgiving territory. You know what? I think we'll keep you guys up here. Try to defend. Just don't do anything else. Just try to defend. And that might hopefully do you well enough. Otherwise you'll have to withdraw over here. Resistance to occupation, that's interesting. Okay, over here. We do have enough people, I think, to get another army over here. I don't know. Okay, we don't need all of you. Just get like 3 of you. And we'll tell you 2. You guys will garrison the harbors mainly out here in West Africa. Not the forts, not anything else really, just the harbors. So you need 9 people to do that, which I think is fine. Let's get you the appropriate symbol over here. 9 people, so we'll give you 10. And you'll be able to do your job. That's lovely to see. And then we also have the... not army number 4, which one is it? Reserve garrison, I think that. Yeah, and reserve anti-partisan. I think we should have some. Oh yeah. We're here, so let's get about, I don't know, 5 new army. You'll also get the appropriate symbol, which is this pitchfork, because you're dealing with partisans, and your job is to garrison this area as well. But your job is mainly to get rid of partisans, and that should be alright. Good, yeah, so all of this really, all of it. Yeah, thank you. Right, just try to lower discontent. You need 10 people, and definitely that's what we're going to give you. Reserve anti-partisan, so yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that should really help out. Anti-partisan Africa. There we go. Good. Attacks happening over here. You are just being transferred to down there. Really? Why is that? Because of some weird way in which you think that you all need to be one big front line. Okay, 24% down there. It's really difficult. 60% there though, so that at least is good. Sinking a couple of ships. Happy about that. Lost a couple of convoys. That's not so good. Where are you going? Oh, you're probably coming around Africa and going up here into these harbors. Oh well, it's just what we have to live with. 12% over here. 30%. Come on guys, just beat these guys and get that province so that we can withdraw and also resupply these guys. Because a lot of this is just the low supply situation. And here we go. Fantastic, that tank is now in a much better position. These guys are alright as well. And they can stay over here. Very, very happy about this this result. Good, very good indeed. Right, over here, I think we can now beat this single tank. I know it's a tough fight, but we should be able to do so. Let's also get the heavy tank from the side. You are being attacked on this side, but I think that's alright. This is going surprisingly bad. Okay, but this way should be fine. You can go over there. Oh, we've been pushed out of Pleasantville. That's not good. But all in all, not too bad. Losing a couple of ships. Not sure why our ships aren't engaging a little bit more actively. Okay, I think the third army is pushing the supply limit over here a little bit, so let's get the third army to be stationed. Where do we want to have you? Well, man, why not Kiev? Bucharest? Kiev should be here, right there. And yeah, these Marines are fine, I think. Research is going well, just 2 days till we get the new fighters. Okay, shot down a couple of... No. Yeah, destroyed a couple of destroyers. Duh. That's good. Naval battle uneventful. And we are starting to look pretty fine down here. Oh, look at that. Where are you going? That should be good. You aren't advancing. That's also very nice to see. I think you guys could also advance down there. Try to capture a couple of provinces without us doing too much. Aviation effort number 2, that's fantastic. Fighter 2 is also very good to see. I think we could do rocket effort. That wouldn't be too bad. Nuclear effort, construction. Don't need to do construction, do we? No. 2 civilian factories, that's not important enough. Let's do rocket effort. I think that's fine. Right, and I think we just got air doctrine, didn't we? Oh no, we did get the fighters. Right. Air doctrine is being researched. Let's... Ooh. That's not pleasant. I thought that'd be a little bit more advanced. Right, okay. So let's first of all build new fighters. So create a variant over here. Crank up the engine to the best thing that we can. I guess we should get a little bit more air attack. Just a little bit. Maybe a range upgrade. I don't think the range upgrade is reducing anything except reliability, right? And then the reliability should again go up to whatever we can. And that's more than we can afford. So range down, reliability down, weapons down. Yeah. That's a good fighter. And this is too old school. Right, that does mean though that we can pick our fighters over here. The fighter 2 Mark 1 and switch them over to this number over here. Let's look at the agility. 96 on this one. 81 on this, so much better. 700 kilometers per hour. And an air attack of 27. Air attack of 35. And somewhat comparable speed actually. Yeah, still much better though. So let's go ahead over here. Produce them. Need to upgrade a lot of these things. But all in all, it's fine. Right, and what do we want to research then? The new carrier fighters. Could do a lot of new equipment over here, including other items. Support companies. We need all of that basically. Artillery also very important. But our focus really should be, I think maybe for now, on experimental rockets. That might be fine. And I think that doesn't eat up one of our supply usages. Okay, you can't really do your attack over there, I think. Who's that? Afghanistan? Okay, yeah, we did take on Afghanistan at one point. We should also have a look at the first army over here. Just to see what you're doing. You attack into there, and then we have these 4 guys coming up like such. You're attacking fine. You could probably try to advance into there as well. You guys come up over here. That's fine. Oh! This is not fine. No, this is not fine at all. Okay, you 6... Okay, that's alright, I think. Good. You come down here. Press on these guys. Push them down. Let's make sure we are getting harbors. Let's make sure we are pushing up here. Should really have paid more attention to that. That was a bit of a blunder. Okay. Good advances over here though. And I hope that we can take them on very soon. You guys can advance into there because that is actually empty. You are advancing to there, that's good. Yeah, let's get you guys to attack that harbor. That'd be very good if we could get that. Very nice. You're also advancing, good to see. Very nice, very nice. Okay, let's keep an eye on the naval stuff. Not very big fights over here apparently. I think the Western Allies probably withdrew a little bit from the fights over here. Although we do see some submarines. So I think it might be time to get these 4 guys. Tell you to prepare naval invasion to over here. And that should be alright. Good, good, good. Up over here. You guys are going up there, that's fine. You guys are still pushing down here, that's also good. I think I want to continue to advance. Yeah, but we should really need to get Bangkok done. Otherwise, we are going to be in trouble. How many divisions is these? 15. Yeah, these 15. Okay, naval battle. Okay. Yeah, they lost a destroyer. Good to see. Couple of guys lost. Who's this? The 6th army, right? 28 days till you prepare that, which I think is alright. Down here it's tough fighting, but nothing that cannot be solved at all. Let's grab 2 guys over there. and try to advance into here. And I would really love to get this airport. So let's try to do that. And simultaneously attack Leopoldville. And then maybe cross the river. And that should really close up any opportunity for them. Brave pilot. Okay, more naval results. They lost 2 destroyers. All in all, a couple of ships lost. Right, that's okay. You're being attacked, but I think you're gonna be alright. At least soon. Okay, one got thrown back, but the other guys are fine. Should grab a couple of supplies and then try to advance. You guys should all try to push as hard as you can. You're not doing too well though, so let's try to focus on this guy. And get that victory points so that we can get a couple of supplies at least. And you should advance into here, if at all possible. Why are you here? Just get over there. And you can try to advance into empty provinces. 5 divisions though, so yeah, no can do. They're moving out a couple, so that might be alright. Why are you back here? You shouldn't be. Advance. Lots of army experience, not much we can do with that, but... Okay, let's stop this attack down here for a second. Okay, if you are attacking, do so in force, please. Okay, first army, okay, stop your advances, particularly down here. Prepare a little bit for that though. We first need to catch up over here again. So you guys are advancing, and I think you should get a little bit of a view soon. Should also come up over there. And then very soon, hopefully, we can get Bangkok. Yeah, but this is a mess up here. It was my bad for supposing that they would surrender much more quickly, and then they actually did. Or, well, they haven't yet. So, but yeah, that was the mistake over there. You're doing fairly well. You could try to attack nevertheless, and you two try to capture this province, and if you can, support that. And all of you guys, you know, just try to squeeze them out of this. Because this really makes our front line much longer than it needs to be. Down here everything is okay. And up over here, do we have any chance of capturing Bangkok? With that sweet victory points and supply usage that would entail. Also love to cut off that guy, but it's not quite as critical. Okay, here we go. We are being counterattacked, that's alright. Because we will win that, and that means all of you except one go for Bangkok, and that should hopefully be pretty good. This is not a fight you can win, so let's take one of you guys. You should just sort of defend this area. Come on, just take Bangkok. I know you can. And one of you should already try to connect our territory up there. Right. Oh, 3 dockyards, also naval battle results. What was the deal over here? So we lost a couple of carrier fighters, and a couple of naval bombers, but all in all we did fairly well, I think, so that's good to see. All of that is not really anything that needs to be considered. But where's our ships? So I just want to make sure that you guys have enough. No, you're fine really. Nevertheless, can I get an overview of your airplanes? I think I can't. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, you're still fine. So you know what? Continue your patrol. Good. Southeast Asia, endangers naval invasion of the Japanese. That's very, very lovely. Right, you know what? I think we need to pull down another army. And it's probably going to be not a tank army. It's probably going to be the 8th army. Okay. Forget about your orders over here. Your new job is this front line down here against the British Raj. Please come down here. It's going to take ages, but it's still prudent, I think, in terms of securing our advance over here. Okay, so Bangkok has been occupied, so we need to send in more guys over there. And I think that's going to be alright because these guys are reinforcing that position. So we really need to make a win out of this Bangkok situation. We're at 87, 88%, so slowly ticking up, so I think that's going to be alright. And hopefully we are going to win very, very soon. Anytime now, please. Here we go. And concentrated industry number 5 at the same time. Let's stop that attack. Oh, I also forgot about the free dockyards. Concentrated industry number 5, good to see. We are doing more excavation, so that hopefully our situation in terms of resources is going to go up a little over time. Air doctrine is fine. All of these things are still fine. Ooh, we do have that reduction. But I don't think we want heavy fighters. Not now, anyway. Naval things are all fine. This is really too far away. 1944 technology. So you know what? Let's grab the artillery upgrade over here because it's nice, cheap, and easy. And then look at our dockyard situation. We do only have one dockyard left, so we can pile a little into these things. Good. You need to stop this attack. Good. Okay, you are now in a better supply situation, but not in a great one yet. What do we need to do to make that happen a little bit better? I think we need to come down here, cut off, just connect up our resources. That should be okay. So we will tell 3 of you guys to attack. And that might be enough to do it. Okay. 4th one can join as well because this guy's over here, which we can send over to Bangkok. And that way, ooh, are being pushed over here. Okay, you 6 guys are part of this front line over here. Please do come over here. Oop, naval strike torpedo tactics, also very good to see. Infiltration bombing, it's not in itself very good, but all of the other ones will be useful later on. So let's grab those guys, these technologies, and that might be helpful. See, it won't actually be that helpful to attack this province. So let's try to do Bangkok instead, and let's grab you to support this defense over here. Why are you so bad at this? You're not actually. I think you're pretty much alright. Good. I thought I told you to railroad up here. Good. You're fine, you're fine. This defense will work out alright. And yeah, we are getting reinforcements to come over here, so that's good as well. Although they will take a while. And up over here in Africa, I think we are now very close to actually wiping them off the map. Over here, so that's excellent news. Also look at our air situation. I thought we had a couple of planes over here. Yeah, we do. You guys. So first of all, you should probably be a couple less guys so that I can base you over here and then fly over that territory. Good. So Africa nearly done. Very. Oop, I didn't quite check that. Lost a couple of convoys. I think you are still alright. Yeah, you are. Yeah, so do you actually have a heavy cruiser? You do. 2 heavy cruisers. Haven't done anything actually yet, but that's good to see that these guys are coming online as well. So that's fantastic news. So as Africa is winding down a little, and I think we'll keep this down here to the Italians, we will also see that this isn't going too well. No, let's not do that then. Okay, I'll have to cancel that. You know what, let's run a couple of hours so that I can cancel it, and that's gonna be alright. Good. So, that being said, I think this is a very nice place to put in a cut, and thank you guys for watching. Thank you very much. Bye bye.